Brilliant. So what is the event that's happening?
Newcastle Starter Week, it's a 5-day, 5-night festival all about inspiring, helping to motivate more people to start and grow a business in the northeast of England. So today is Inspiration Day. It's all about celebrating local success stories of the past, present and future, geeing everyone up, getting people excited and motivated and getting those ideas out of their head into some sort of format where they can take it forward.
So why have you put an event like this on?
So in the first year, the idea was there's lots of great advice and support for people to start and grow a business in the northeast of England, but even so, people don't always know where to go to find that help and advice. It can be a bit overwhelming for a lot of people, so we thought let's bring it all together in 1 week, put it all on a plate, make it really easy for people to find all the best help and advice, and by structuring it with a different theme each day. So day 1 is inspiration, day 2 is getting started, day 3 is funding and finance, day 4 is scale up, and then day 4 is keep going or pivot. So how do you keep going beyond the startup phase once you've already got up and running? And by doing it that way, then people can choose, they can dip in and out, they can come to all 5 days, or they can just choose the days that are most relevant to where they are on their business journey.
How's the day gone so far? I know it's early on,
Well, day 1's kind of just getting started. It's in 2 parts. The Inspiration Day. The first half of the day, from 11 till 1, is when we have exhibitors like the ones behind me right now. So we have a bunch of really great exhibitors who have been carefully chosen because we think they're giving great products and services to people that want to start and grow a business. There's some live podcast interviews. There's some startup pitches on stage as well, on the main stage, so we're giving them a platform and an opportunity to promote themselves in front of an audience. We've got some local food pop-ups as well, but then the main event, the main keynote speakers come on the stage at 1 o'clock. So from 1 till 6, we've got some real world-class speakers who are going to really fire everyone up and get people inspired to bring that idea to life.
So what's the main aim of the event?
So we've got lots of aims for the event. So the main aim is to get that message across that the Northeast is a great place to start and grow a business. I personally think it is actually the best place in the whole of the country to start a business because it's a close-knit community, there's lots of great support and advice available, the costs are low, but the quality of life is really high. So we want to inspire more people to start and grow a business here. We also want to attract more businesses to the region who might be based elsewhere, but they might be interested in either relocating or they might be interested in opening another base here, another office here. There's a talent attraction and a talent retention angle to it as well, because we don't want people moving away, but we also want to bring people back who might have moved away in a stage of their life where they want a higher quality of life, they want to come back home. There's investment as well. We're trying to encourage more investors to put money into the Northeast as well. And 3 years in, we can show that we've had an impact on all of those different elements. So we have examples of people who've done all of that.
Fantastic. So why do you think it's so important to have an event like this?
I think especially if you don't have any friends or family that run their own business, or you're kind of working at home in isolation, or you might be in a private office on your own, it can be quite lonely, it can be quite difficult to get out there and know where to go for the best help and advice. So if we bring people together in a place like this where you're surrounded by 400 plus other people on day 1 who are all in that entrepreneurial mindset, it makes it a bit more believable and a bit more realistic that you can do it. You feed off each other's energy. That's why it's important, and also give people a bit more belief, and also show people examples of people just like them who've done it. They might just be a little bit further on than they are.
So why do you think this is going to benefit, or how do you think it's going to benefit the Northeast and kind of wider areas as well?
So 3 years in, definitely we've just published a report, an impact report, which we worked with Newcastle University to do some research. So they did some online surveys, in-depth interviews with some past delegates, sponsors and speakers to ask them what impact the events had on them. And what we found is, although it does have a positive impact on the businesses, the biggest impact is on the individual. So the feedback's coming back loud and clear that it gives people more confidence and belief and pride in the region, which are all kind of intangible things that are really hard to measure. But if you're giving people more belief that they can do it, that there's no reason why they can't start their own business or they can't make these things happen, they've just got to put themselves out there, they've got to try, surround themselves by the right help and advice and the right network. And we're finding that it is already making a difference. And also it's putting the Newcastle on the map, putting the North East on the map. We've got people travelling from all over the UK to be here this week and other countries around the world as well.
And what does the future hold then?
So already we're thinking about, do we do another one next year? I mean, 3 years in, I think there's a lot of momentum behind what we're doing now, and there's kind of an expectancy that we are just going to keep doing it. I'm the type of person who's always sort of reflecting, thinking, is it making a difference? Is it making an impact? And definitely the research and the feedback shows that it is. So I just need I need a holiday after this one, and then I can decide what we do next. But the plans are to do another one next year, and then do some other things throughout the year as well to keep that momentum going all year round.